Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? With this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Sooners will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the fair catch is made, but there's a flag down. So let's sort that out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Sooners will have to kick it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bringing it back, it's Staley. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Tennessee's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important third down play coming up. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Card. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Vols looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Iamaleva. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. The Vols are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleva. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. No huddle now for the offense. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White, and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just at quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Out of the gun now on third down. Fires this one deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, and another incompletion. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that draw. At least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. We get the second half started with a running play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Play fake, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Vols will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession they moved it but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quarterback still with the football. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Physical run, breaking tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's a nightmare for any offense. Third and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punters some room here. Oh, what a move. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Makes the defender miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. That ball snagged for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The ball is hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That completion makes it second and short.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
See if they can convert the point after. P.A.T. is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll stop him after a short gain. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Caught near the goal line. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down. The ball still sits at the 1 after that incompletion. Can they punch it in? He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Card. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the Volunteers line up with a first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Vols, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The offense will spend the timeout with 27 seconds remaining. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking for the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. You missed it. Field goal, no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kurt, her season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.